Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. On the silver chart, the price is still moving in this larger support zone for a wave 2. Basically in this zone, which is highlighted in orange, we are watching for a reversal to the upside to start a third wave rally. It is important that the market holds the $27.33 level because any break below it will indicate something more bearish. What we don't want in such a wave 2 is that we break below this key level. The 78.6 retracement is typically quite relevant, especially after a wave 1 topped. By the way, I just see I need to shift this higher here. But basic idea is still that a B wave bottomed in May, around the 2nd of May. That was down here around $25.98, $26. And then we're now in the C wave to the upside, which should take us to basically $40 plus eventually. But for now, the idea is wave 1 topped. This is a wave 2 correction. The movement to the downside is overlapping and looks clearly corrective. And from there, a third wave could start. Now, the targets for the third wave, what we're typically watching for is the 1.236 or the 1.38 extension, but this is currently defined between $37 and $39 basically. That can still change. That can still change depending on how low we go here in this support zone. You see, depending on how low we go, the overall upside targets get higher and lower basically. At the moment, I cannot confirm yet that Circle Wave 2 has bottomed. Price action from the recent low isn't very convincing. If we look at the 30-minute chart, it's not very convincing, and there is still space in the support zone, so it could easily still extend. I'm already labeling it as a WXYXZ structure, which is quite a complex corrective structure, but it might change into something different. Until I get a clear 5-wave pattern to the upside and the 3-wave pullback that's actually holding a higher low, there isn't really much I can do here in terms of confirming a low. I mean, this price movement to the upside, you could say it visually looks like a 5-wave move. The problem is with this structure, the third wave isn't the longest. Okay, that's not necessarily a problem, but the wave 4 was very deep. So I would argue, let me just double check something. Yeah, I mean, this 5th wave basically reached 100% extension. So in a bearish interpretation short term, this can easily be a WXY structure. Easily, that means it's a corrective rally. Now, from a hopium point of view, we have 5 waves up, but that's nothing reliable. It would require proving either way. Okay, let's assume we take the bullish perspective. Then it needs to hold $28.79. Again, if this is 5 waves up, which would be wave 1, and the pullback, then we have support at $28.79, $28.96, and $29. This is the support zone that would need to hold. Any break below $28.79 if sustained would rather make us watch for another low. And then we have support at $28.37 and $27.33. While we could have bottomed, I mean, it's done enough, right? While we could have bottomed, I need to see more price action that clearly suggests actually that we've bottomed. A 5-wave move up would be a start. This is one, but it's just not clear because it would have to be a diagonal at best. And diagonal patterns are often mistaken, or actually, basically, if you look at a 5-wave move and it's a diagonal, it could as well just be a WXY structure. It happens very often. That's why I say normally my diagonals, they need to fulfill certain requirements. I mean, this one didn't. Okay, the 4th wave is too low, and therefore I definitely consider here WXY. But again, you can take a bullish perspective, and then it's clear the $28.79 level is the pivot that would distinguish between the white short-term bearish count, which allows for another low, or the yellow one here, which assumes 5 waves up, and then we could see a reaction here. I mean, if we break above the last high at $29.61, then I would see this a little bit more positive. And then we have the trend line here that would act as the next breakout point. That's my update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.